Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you the manicures that I wore from March. I really like everything that I wore this month. Started off the month wearing Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Hollow Glow in Limelight. I did a twin with Lisa, and this was really pretty. I really like the shade of green, and the sparkle was really twinkly in the sun. My pictures don't really show off the sparkle, but this was very sparkly in the sun, and I really liked this one. I got this one from Oka. Okay, and then the next one I wore was a dupe from my Polish Makeup wish list. I used Emily Damali Limited Edition 221 as my base. Really beautiful, like interesting, grungy, beigey base with those beautiful kind of like green shifting gold flakies. And then I really liked this, but then I wanted to amp up the flakies to make my dupe a better dupe basically. And so I used Fair Maiden's Force of Nature on top. You guys, this was so pretty. I really liked this. It's grungy and interesting and just really beautiful, and I really liked my dupe version. Look at those flakies, like just absolutely beautiful. And these two were made to go together. It's just a really good pairing. Okay, then I wore Naidal lacquer Please Stand By. I really love this one. A very soft, pale sage green, I guess you would call it, or maybe like a soft celery green. Really beautiful. And then those flakies, you guys, just so pretty. And of course had a really nice formula. Naidal lacquer has beautiful, like flaky formulas. Look at those flakies, just so pretty. Okay, then I started really getting into spring in March. I don't know, this year, like for winter, I really didn't wear a lot of polish. I just wasn't feeling my winter rack. Like every time I went to go wear a manicure, I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like wearing anything off my rack. And then I just never had time to like really go through my drawers to try to find something else that I wanted to wear. So I just didn't wear a ton of polish. Plus I, haven't had a lot of time lately. And if I can't quickly grab something off my rack, I just kind of lose interest. But I'm really into spring this year. I'm really excited about my spring rack and just spring in general. And so I pretty much started wearing my spring rack right away. First one I wore is China Glaze for Audrey, which is a classic, and I've never worn it before. I've actually only had it I bought it probably a couple years ago. I've had it for a couple years, but it's been unworn. But it's such a classic. Look at that beautiful Tiffany blue. And then on top, I wore Fancy Gloss Pastel Purple Mix. And this Tiffany blue with this purple was really pretty. I really liked this one. And you know what this actually reminds me of? Reminds me of Kitty from Monsters, Inc., the movie. Really pretty. I like this one. Okay, now this next mani I absolutely loved, and it's definitely going to be in my end of the year favorites. I wore China Glaze Gimme Sugar as the base. I've worn this before. Look how beautiful that is. It's just a bright, kind of like bleached pastel. So pretty. Absolutely love this. And then on top, I think when I wore this last time, I want to say I wore it on the toes. So I was really glad to wear this on my nails. And then as my topper, I wore Color Club Do the Twist. Look at that, such a really beautiful spring mix. And this was just a beautiful flower. Like it was just so pretty and perfect for spring. I absolutely loved this one. Okay, and the next one I absolutely loved as well, and this one for sure will go in my end of the year favorites as well. I wore Orly's Coffee Break as a base, which is just a beautiful brown with like a drop of pink. So pretty. And on my skin tone, this looked really good. And then as my topper, I wore another Orly. I wore Orly's Let's Go Girls, which has little pink and purple glitters and then little hollow glitters. And the contrast of the pink and purple over the pinky brown, I don't know, this was just really gorgeous. It kind of reminded me of like, I don't know, like a cherry, like chocolate cherry or something. I don't know, it was just really beautiful. I absolutely love this one. Definitely a favorite. Okay, then I wore another really pretty spring combo. I wore Lights Lacquer peppermint patty. I believe this was on my winter rack, but this honestly is really perfect for spring as well. So I wore that as my base, and then my topper, I use Glam Polish You're a Vicious Snowflake. Beautiful pink and purple. Pink, purple, blue, and then little tiny black speckles. And this over the soft pale mint was really pretty. I like this one as well. I wore this one to work, so I wore this one for 3 days. Really nice. All right, and then what I wore on my toes that I'm still currently wearing is Orly's Magic Moment. This really pretty sheer purple with that blue shimmer flash. I did do 3 coats of this, and maybe that's not ideal on the toes. Like, who wants to do 3 coats on your toes? But it is really pretty. I do like it. I would probably prefer this on the nails and not the toenails, but I do like it. I'm still wearing it. I've only been wearing it for maybe like a week, and I'll probably be taking it off soon, which is unusual for me. I usually wear my toenail polish for like a month and a half, but anyways. All right, guys, that was everything that I wore in March. I'm really looking forward to continuing on with my spring rack. What are you guys wearing this year? If you have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.